the internet. It's a belt that wraps around your belly, and it's supposed to electrify your belly, right?
Really?
And you're supposed to lose weight overnight on this thing.
Seems a little far-fetched.
Yeah, okay, to say the least, okay? Whatever, we'll get rid of this. This book, Belly Fat Free, is based on the latest research, which I pulled out here earlier in the show, a stack of studies. But it's in a very easy-to-understand format. People have to be able to do something that's easy and works quickly, or they won't stick to it.
Now, Josh, I know you brought some success stories, and let's take a look at those right now.
I lost over 110 pounds and a foot off my waist. These are the pants that I used to wear. You can believe that. My health has improved dramatically. I am just thrilled to be able to ride my Harley for over 12,000 miles this year. It used to be painful to go on rides when I was heavy because of all the added pounding and pounding. Now I don't have to carry all that around anymore. Plus I get better gas mileage. Once the weight came off, you couldn't wait to get out there now because you wanted people to see that you were different.
I feel so fantastic. No, a year ago, I did not go to a beach. A year ago, I don't even bother to pack a swimsuit. I would just look at the beach, maybe, but I wouldn't go. No. I have lost 52 plus pounds. It's awesome. It's a lot easier to negotiate the beach without the extra baggage.
She's more outgoing. She's got a lot more energy. She wants to do things now that previously she would shy away from.
All right, well, let me be a critic, because someone might say, oh, it's just water weight. That's really not belly fat.
And my response is, it is water weight in the beginning, because these obesity additives cause inflammation in the body. They cause bloating. A lot of people, especially women, talk about bloating, okay? They feel bloated. They feel like they're carrying a lot of water weight all the time. Well, these obesity additives go in there, and they cause that. So when you remove them, you lose a lot of water weight in the beginning. But when you reduce that inflammation, your body can work how it's naturally supposed to work, and you'll start burning fat optimally.
So, Josh, this seems like it's the simplest program in the world. All I have to do is take these obesity additive foods out of my diet plan, and the belly bulge goes away?
That's right, Dan. I have students that are just reducing these obesity additives and losing weight like that. That's all they do. Now, if people want to get even faster results, they can do a little bit more. And I have tips in the book, that show you how to do just a little bit more. Now, if you have a date coming up, let's say,
right,
or maybe you have a class reunion coming up, or you have a wedding coming up, and you want to lose weight quickly, like in a week or so, I have tips to help you with that. I want to read some tips right out of the book, okay? These are simple things that you can do that aren't going to take a lot of time. For example, I'm not going to tell you have to exercise 3 hours a day, okay? No one wants to do that. But there's free foods I talk about. There's 17 free foods in the book that actually use more calories to digest than they have in them.
Right.
So you can eat these all day long, okay? A food that boosts your metabolism by up to 20% every time you eat it. Now, there's a lot of people out there that have destroyed their metabolism by dieting for too long, for too many years. This is a food that'll bump that metabolism up every time you eat it. There's a simple spice found in your kitchen that can help you lose weight faster. Now, this is great for children. A lot of children like to eat sugary cereal. The parents can simply put a sprinkle of this spice on the food. It'll slow digestion so that those calories aren't stored as fat as easily.
Will they like it?
They'll love it. They love it. It's a great tasting spice.
Okay.
And the final way here, Dan, is there's a fat that when you eat, studies have shown it'll actually reduce belly fat. By eating a fat, I know it sounds strange, but you can actually double the amount of weight that you're losing by simply eating more of this fat.
Josh, you have so many success stories in the book, and I want to tackle a couple of them, particularly right off the back of the book here. And if the producers could bring up the photos of Deb Weller, we'll start with her. Deb says, I've lost a total of 49 pounds, 40 and a half inches, 4 dress sizes since I started the Belly Fat Free program. Amazing.
Yeah, and Deb's a busy mom that doesn't have a lot of time. She couldn't do, a program that was really complicated. She lost weight just like that.
Let's take a look at Angela Silva. She says, my doctor told me I was headed for high blood pressure, diabetes, and even heart disease if I didn't do something about my weight. But with Belly Fat Free, I lost 80 pounds.
And if you look at Angela there, she looks so happy. She can now look in the mirror and be proud about what she sees looking back at her. There's no price you can put on that.
And she says she doesn't even recognize herself in the old pictures. What about Kyle Bonstetter? I mean, he looks amazing. What's his story?
Kyle Bonstetter is 35 years old. He lost 37 pounds with the belly fat free program. And as you see from his pictures here, his belly fat just disappeared. He looks like a Greek god now. But Kyle was an athlete who put on a lot of belly fat. And now it's gone with belly fat free.
Now, Josh, I understand this is more than just a diet book. I mean, you offer ongoing support, is that right?
Yeah, a lot of diet books out there, Dan, they sell you a book and you never hear from them again. We're not that way. We have an online community. It's like a MySpace for weight loss. And people can go there, and there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of other people that encourage them and motivate them. I'm on there every day giving weight loss blogs, tips, checking in with people. I want people to succeed. My mission is to remove 100 tons of belly fat from America, and that's how we're going to get this done. So when people call in today, they should make sure to ask about that ongoing support.
Now, I know you care a lot about your students. I mean, this is kind of what sets you apart from others in the industry and so forth. You offer a lot of support and a lot of encouragement. And I understand that even your very best students, you kind of reward them with a Caribbean cruise where you give away cash and prizes. Is that right?
I do. People need motivation to take action and to lose weight, So what I do every year, you've seen the testimonials on this show, and I take my best students on a cruise, and we celebrate their accomplishments. We go out and we eat great foods. We go to the tropics on a big cruise ship, and we have a great time. And I'm doing that again this year. So people who want to get involved and want to have, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so to speak, to go celebrate. I pay for all that and their significant other to go. I take care of all travel expenses. And it's just something I like to do to give back.
Josh, any final thoughts here? We just have a few minutes left.
There is, Dan. And I want the people at home to know that, I used to be overweight. I know what it feels like to go to the store and have to buy larger clothing. I know what it feels like not to want to get your picture taken. I know what it feels like to ignore your problem and hope that it goes away. But folks, it's not going to just go away. A year from now, you're going to be 10 pounds heavier. 3 years from now, 20 pounds heavier. 5 years from now, maybe 40, 50, 60 pounds heavier. You've got to do something today. And that something is just to reduce or remove these obesity additives from your foods and simply choose a different brand. That's all I'm asking you to do. And I show you in the book what these obesity additives are so you can remove them and you can transform your life just by doing that. It's really that simple.
Josh, thanks so much. Folks, this is your last chance inside the program here to get a copy of Josh's book and DVD. And we want to tell you how to get a hold of it since it's not in stores. Belly Fat Free is the book. And remember, listen, if you are struggling with belly fat, if you're concerned about your overall health, if you're concerned about your family's health, get a copy of Belly Fat Free right now. And when you call, you'll get the book, plus you'll get the DVD. Remember, all the information in the book is on the DVD if you're not a reader. And if you call within the next 10 minutes, Josh is going to throw in the special report, the 3-day belly bulge cleanse. But you got to call in the next 10 minutes. We're going to give you all three right now for $19.95. And if you're not satisfied with